What is up, guys? We back. Another episode, Golf Coast Podcast with the homie G Rose.
What up? What up?
So for today's episode, guys, we got the homie ATRONAXS gonna tell us a little bit more about the business. We're here at Puppy's Donuts, so let's get into it. Let's get it. This is dope, bro. See that? They ready. They came ready, guys. So
Donut. There we go.
Very fitting.
hey, it's cool because it's a badass little setup for when y'all go to the markets and shit.
Yes, this is what we did take. Alright, we got some samples for y'all to try.
Yeah, this is. If y'all don't know, guys, right here. Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to Jen. You actually make these?
Yes. Yes, we do have a freeze dryer at home. So we can work from home.
I've been talking about it the whole way over here. Try one for
All right, let's try it out.
I've been talking about it the whole way over here. I'm telling you that at the Wax Room Smoke Shop, we buy all the ones that are always there all the time.
Oh,
every time.
From Craig.
We'll go buy like a little we'll go buy some bongs, or we'll go buy. Shout out to the Wax Room Smoke Shop for being one of the retailers for ATRONAXS.
Yeah, including.
They tasting the galaxy out there. They definitely tasting the galaxy.
It tastes like an ice cream, but just dry.
No, but it is ice cream. Straight up an ice cream sandwich.
It is.
It's a Fat Boy sandwich.
You see it? So it's a sandwich, but it's just what, like?
What we do is we cut it up.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
cutting it
Oh,
up
okay,
so that
okay,
it'd be bite size.
So the process of freeze drying is actually the removal of water. So once we remove the water from the ice cream, since water is what freezes in the ice cream, you no longer need to have it frozen. So what stays behind is a shelf-stable item. It's very, very similar to coffee creamer, the ice cream part.
Okay.
And then the cookie part, it just turns into a cookie.
So these don't contain milk.
Yes, it does.
Or
But
the
so does coffee creamer.
Okay, so okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
So the milk gets extracted to like the water, or
They take the water is taken out from the milk.
oh,
So
okay,
all
okay.
you're left with is like the coffee creamer, like
Oh, okay,
the
okay,
foam.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
good.
I'm gonna lie. The first time I tried these, they were like crack.
Are they like any way like healthier?
They're
candy, no. Candy
Yeah,
is
the
not
candy,
healthy.
no, right?
But I'm so glad that you touched that, because this is actually why we purchased the machine. This is the interest point for us. If we're talking about fruits and vegetables, so basically the whole process is kind of like dehydration, like dehydrating fruits and veggies, right? But instead of using heat, we use extreme cold temperatures to do so. And one of the biggest differences between these two methods is that when you dehydrate a fruit, let's say, you end up with a product that's about 30% in comparison in nutritional value, in comparison as if you were eating it raw. So now you have an item that's 30% good for you. So when you use our method, the freeze drying method, you end up keeping 96% of its nutritional value.
Okay.
So it is healthier. It's the healthiest way to eat fruits and veggies without having to eat it raw.
That's why NASA uses it for their
Yeah,
astronaut meals.
that's what I was.
To keep on.
To preserve the most.
I was kind of trying to explain that not to the homies when I talk about this shit. I tell them that I think this is astronaut food.
Yes.
Like, I think this is what they take up there to
For sure.
either last longer,
Mhm.
or maybe just
The shelf
it,
life
ada-
for
it
this-
adapts to the outer space
Yes.
world, or I don't know how
Yes.
it works. You know?
Yes, well, a big issue out there also is weight. So when you remove the water, you feel it. Imagine
light.
feeling a bag of
Everything's
Skittles
light.
Yeah.
That's a
and
bag of
compare it to
Skittles.
that.
So everything's light. So whenever they're on the spaceship,
Okay,
there's
yeah.
not that much payload to worry
And this
about.
is the horchata.
Yes,
Yes.
that's ours. It's our
Our own
recipe.
recipe or chata line. Try it out.
Skittles,
Open it.
vanilla jello.
This is
cinnamon clove,
We
allspice.
brought all of this to try out right now.
Hell
Th-
yeah.
this is part-
all of us
Right,
like.
right. Let's
Hell
get
yeah.
into it.
We
I already know what
did
this
for you
tastes
guys.
like, so y'all can put this one away for now. I actually want my girl to try these. That's what.
Oh, you can take some for
Yeah,
sure.
nah, for sure.
Wait, look, let me show you
We
what we
didn't
have
see
here.
them, so they should be easier to open.
You can just open it. So
Yeah.
These are the OGs. These are the originals, including this one right here. These are always on stock.
okay,
What you have here, this is part of our new line. It's
Okay,
going to
yeah.
be launched tomorrow,
hell
and
yeah.
we're actually having a launch party.
That's
Hell yeah.
right?
So-
It's a Skittle.
So everybody out there, by the time you guys are watching this video, I'm gonna upload this actually by the day. So by tonight, while y'all are watching this, tomorrow is actually gonna be the official launch of this line that we have going on, and can you more or less? I'm excited to know about it because I've been keeping up with the Facebook page
Uh-huh.
and the little the what do you, how do you say the tests
Yeah,
the
trial,
the
The
trial and errors.
trials
I've been
and
keeping up.
stuff.
I saw
the
yeah
naming of the candy.
the
It's a
naming of
lot
the
easier
candies.
to eat. Like let's say you're
Yes.
playing some games.
Yeah,
You have braces. It doesn't stick to your
Yes,
teeth. We
it
have
doesn't
a
stick
lot
to
of
your
our
teeth.
customers use braces, and they find that to be one of the biggest benefits in
Yeah.
eating our candy. It's so easy to eat.
We gotta get this at a at a place where they do braces.
I like this because it could be like a early morning or midday snack.
Mhm.
You don't want to eat candy in the morning.
I carry some in my backpack all day, all day.
And it's also like horchata, so it's kind of like
Mhm.
day, morning. I think like you don't want to be eating
look,
candy or
check
Yeah.
this
something
out.
early.
We
too early in
actually
the morning.
Uh-huh.
we use real cinnamon, real clove,
You can
and
taste it,
allspice, like actual spices in that to make that brand.
Allspice, yeah. This is what
It does taste like horchata.
That new line of
So,
Skittles is
Imagine
also
putting
gonna
it
have.
in horchata drink.
You can.
That's
Yeah.
hey,
No, yeah. Maybe we'll say it later.
Yeah.
That's usually
Yes.
that's usually a combo
Mhm.
that I've
What?
seen in multiple
What?
places.
Hennessy and
Hennessy
And
and
horchata.
drinks.
Make mixed
That
drinks.
sounds
with all of
good.
It
That's
is
the thing, right? Like,
good.
you go to a lot of
It is
places,
good. They actually sell it already pre-mixed with the liquor already.
Oh no!
I
The
don't know what
cognac.
brand. I need to ask.
Cognac on the list. That's more for like
Yeah.
mixed drinks for like the exotic stuff. You know, guys, we just drink straight up, but
Uh-huh.
girls would like to get more like
Fancy with
fancy
it.
drinks. So.
The whole things about these Skittles is that we're gonna bring out our flavor line of Skittles as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have the horchata. This is the strawberry shortcake. We have cheesecake as well, and then we're also doing on Oreo cookies and cream.
And that's just a
Oh.
straight up Skittle line.
Just
Skittle
Skittle
line.
line.
Skittle
Because
line.
we also have
a Takis and
the
a Flaming
Taki
Hot.
Fuegos
And
and
that's
the flaming hot.
100% y'all's ingredients.
Just our
Nobody else does
mixtures.
it.
No,
When they
no,
do it, it's not tasting like this. It's
no.
not
This,
Skittle.
Absolutely
like
not.
we literally made this ourselves just to make sure we're different.
Hell yeah.
Like that's the best way.
So tell us a little bit more of how the Cinco de Mayo idea came up, the line, and the whole.
That has
'Cause
been.
I know you said you were gonna have a party as well and stuff.
Yes. Okay. So we'll get to the party in just a second.
Hell yeah.
The whole candy line has been on since we opened the company back in October. We had this already planned because people were asking us and requesting different types of Mexican candies. And I wanted to tie this and make a huge wave and drop it on something that we're tied to, which is our heritage and it's our culture. And Cinco de Mayo was the perfect day to launch everything.
That's actually kind of smart as well because people won't understand. Only you guys will understand that.
Right.
You can't be not saying wasting too much product or
Uh-huh.
experimenting too much because you actually
Right.
want to lock in and
Right,
offer
and
somebody
that's
to
exactly
people.
what we
And
what,
if you're
what our
trying new
company.
things and trying new things and somebody wants something from last time and this and
Uh-huh.
that and it's just
No, it
you gotta
doesn't-
you
yeah.
gotta be strict on
See,
yourself with
yes.
what you offer, your product
Yeah.
and stuff.
We would take requests. So if they would request a specific candy, I would make it for them and hand it off and whatnot. But
Strawberry
it wasn't
shortcake.
something that I had on hand.
Yeah, go with me. Oh, it tastes like the paleta from the ice cream trucks,
Oh yes.
but without all the fucking
Ugh.
all the extra.
Strawberry shortcake.
So yeah, going back
This
to that.
one's a lot
we-
better. I like this one a lot
It's stronger.
better.
It's stronger.
Yeah.
It's stronger. The flavor.
I like this one because it's more like nutrient. It's more chill, and I like the
But-
couple of flavors.
I don't like horchata, so that's why.
Oh, okay. That's
You know what I mean? I don't like the drink.
Yeah.
I don't drink the drink either personally, but that's just
I like
good,
this
though.
better than the drink, though. I'm not gonna
It's got that Skittle
Yeah.
taste that you remember.
But the whole Cinco de Mayo line as well. It took us time
Yeah,
to do
because
each candy.
a lot of people are gonna suggest there's hella Mexican candies. There's hella chamoy out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
random stuff. So it takes it. Anybody can just suggest anything or be like, do this, do this, do that,
Uh-huh.
do this, and it's like you gotta really
No, we as
We
far
kept
as
it with the most nostalgic ones, the ones that you
The
know
more
and
common
remember
ones.
as a kid.
the OG Mexican candies.
Yes, we even brought the
Mamonada,
manita,
right?
la manita
This
suerte.
is-
Okay, so just more or less, kind of like give us a lineup. Let us
this
know
is
the lineup.
this is the Sandia one. The Vero brand, the Sandia, the one that
Oh, yeah,
everyone
the
gets.
lollipop.
The little lollipops. This is like your everyone had to get one as they were a kid.
Oh yeah,
Like
for
it's
sure.
one of those things. Then we have the mango ones. So we did most of our lollipops. We did the piña, the mango, the elote. We have the
sal limon.
mano, the sal
Sal
La
limon.
limon.
manita fortuna.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I think that's about all the candies that we have there.
This is
For
the
that.
mango one right here.
The
Yes,
mango.
that's the one.
The mangurios.
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 Yeah.
Mancurio.
Mancurio.
Mercurio.
Yeah.
So all of our Spanish, all of our Mexican candies are named in Spanish as well.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we wanted to
like-
keep. We asked our followers, help us out, man. Throw us a bone because our Spanish sucks. But
Yeah, so
they were
hey, y'all were
awesome.
getting
They
some
pulled
good
through.
response. I ain't gonna lie. Some
Huh?
people were actually giving some
They were
Yes.
like damn.
And the thing is, if we do select your name and we do get it and you use it, we send these off.
Yes, which
So-
we're gonna do because we haven't done that for this line. We haven't released the names.
Oh
We're about to.
shit.
So-
we just gave some sneak
So if
peeks.
we use your
By
name,
the time you guys see this
So
tomorrow,
whoever said Mancurio, we got you.
Yeah.
It's covered.
if we used your name, we're gonna send you a sample.
Mhm.
that's awesome.
What about these right here?
These are part of the line as well.
So that was also brought because again, people were requesting, well, do you have dulces enchilados and dulces enchilados?
That's a
And
big thing.
It is a
It's
big
like
thing,
it's like you have to have that.
but the
right?
valley is so saturated with it. You know,
Yeah.
on
You
the
can find them
markets,
anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
on the
Go to-
markets that I do, they usually put a cap of like 2 of the same product.
Okay.
There is a waiting line for people with dulces
Enchiladas.
enchiladas to get it. That's how bad it is. So I said, how am I gonna add this
Which is
to
a
the
fuego
line?
one.
They're off.
They're off.
Fuego, okay.
They're
Yeah.
off fuego.
So how are we gonna be different? And we decided to make these out of Takis Fuego. And then like we're gonna also make yes, we're also gonna have and this is the powder. This is the powder. It's not the chips. It's not.
fucking drool.
Yeah,
So you have the worms here, gummies, and then the gummy bears and
it's
the
kind of
gushers.
funny. It's kind of funny that y'all have this because I was on my way over here. I was telling my girl I'm gonna go do a podcast with you guys, and I sent her y'all's page on
Mhm.
Facebook.
It's like a salsa.
And the first thing she told me, she was like, "Oh, I've been wanting some dulces enchiladas." I'm like, "No, this is something else."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I'm not even gonna try to explain to you. Later on, I'll show you. I'll pull up with them." But that's the first thing she
We have
said.
gushers here.
Let me try this one right
You know
here.
what's
Well, now you
crazy?
got her.
Yeah, you got her.
You got her
I
with
feel
it.
like you could eat some tacos with this on the side, like
¿Verdad? Una cervecita?
like at the
Well,
same
I mean, you can
time.
smell it. Like it does have that smell of salsa,
I
right?
ain't gonna lie, I love this shit. I'm a big salsa fan. I'm a big I love that shit.
Gummy bears.
It's fire.
Hey, not gonna lie, man, appreciate it.
And the hot Cheeto one too, because we have that one and in
And Flamin'
Takis
Hot.
and in Flamin' Hot. And it's,
The flaming hot, and then we're also getting soon
These are gushers.
yeah,
yes.
the gushers.
Takis blue.
That one kind of lasts a little bit more the taste, and I like that. Like it's
Yeah,
more like,
it lingers.
Yeah, it lingers.
Yeah, so we're just waiting to get Takis blue, the flavor, and then we'll make that soon too.
And where do you guys more or less purchase the spices? And y'all have like a certain.
We have different sources, a couple of different ones, because that's just part of what we've always done. We've always been in the food industry business, so we shop around. There's a lot of things we get from Central de Abastos.
Oh, okay,
They have
man.
direct contacts
A
with
lot of the
Mexico,
stuff is
so
local.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
The salsa, the powders, we actually use a local manufacturer for that. He is from the valley, so they're on point. Like everything that they do,
The worm though.
I shouldn't
The
have smoked
worms.
before I came here.
worms are good.
Y'all were ready to taste the galaxy today.
So the whole concept of the Cinco de Mayo
Yes.
is kind of like introducing the whole Mexican vibe.
Yes.
It's-
So
Yeah,
we have
but
a little
We're
storyline.
introducing it to the freeze dried world
Mm.
because the freeze dried world is very new.
It's very
It's
white.
very.
It's very
How
white.
long can this last though? Is this also?
No, this we have to freeze dry it, but I don't know how long we could.
What
shelf
the
life.
Because-
chiles dulces?
Yeah.
This actually by a week it starts getting raw gummy.
Oh, okay.
Watery.
Yeah, that's why I
They
don't like
water
to work
down.
with it a lot. But Monday.
It'd be nice to offer this to SpaceX, right?
we
Give them the
We have.
little Mexican.
We already gave 'em.
We took them
Actually,
2 bagfuls of candy.
candy.
Who was the one that took that picture outside of SpaceX? That's a badass picture.
Yeah.
I was thinking that picture's gonna win.
No,
I was thinking that. I know y'all were having a competition.
No,
but
we did it
That
so that
competition ended
shout
up-
out the picture that was like the one I liked the most was hers though, but it was like her in front of the rocket with the candy.
What is the competition of pictures you
Hey,
So
So
it's just
you-
like
it's the dopest pick.
Dopest
Take a
Pick Challenge.
dopest pick challenge with our candy. Anywhere you want throughout summer.
What I want
Because-
to promote more than anything is how far can my company go?
Oh,
So
okay,
it's
yeah.
gone to Seguin, the farthest so far, right? No, it's gone to Houston. Houston.
No, it's gone
Seattle.
to Seattle.
But did he take a picture?
No.
No, and
It's
then
in Florida.
Hey, it's one of those. You forget to
Well,
take a picture.
it-
You ate them
it's-
before.
Yes.
You ate them before you get to
It's
take the
just
picture.
we also have an online store, so a lot of my family from all over the states.
They okay. They
So we could say like, oh, they went that way. They went.
they're
this way.
regulars. They're basically regulars.
Yeah,
That
so-
Right.
So we
wanna
ship
see.
to Washington State. We ship to Florida. We have shipped to
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
hell yeah.
So we can have like a little which
Yeah,
states
yeah.
we're gonna ship.
So
to
guys, to everybody out there, I'm gonna get into that right now.
first.
So to getting back to the new line, guys.
Yes.
The new store that they're offering is gonna be all Mexican candies, guys. The OG, the favorite from. Yeah, we're about
See
to.
what this is.
So we're gonna start off right now with the
Sandia.
sandia. So this is a little paleta and it gets big, right?
Yeah.
It gets like.
I have a little video that I will post soon. We caught it.
You
Like,
could actually send it to me now. I'm gonna actually add the video
okay.
into the podcast. I'm gonna
Sweet.
cut it
I
in.
don't
Like,
know, break it in half or do we-
una mordida, pa.
It's about a 30-second time lapse
Oh, that's
where it goes
perfect.
from flat to poof. If we could fast forward, it would be even better.
Yeah, yeah, like a little.
Mhm.
I'll put a song in the back or stuff.
That crunch.
That crunch, I should.
What the fuck? What did I just eat? Whoa!
Mhm.
What's up? What was that first reaction?
That says it all,
Think
guys.
of
That
about-
says it all.
It tastes just like the watermelon paleta, the one as a kid.
Yeah,
I forgot the name of it.
It's that one. It is that one.
it is that one.
It is right.
It legit
It is. It legit is. It's just dry.
But you can bite into it right away. Like it's not like the other one you gotta keep licking it and licking it and
Right.
licking it.
Right.
I don't like all that licking.
Yeah, and te parte la lengua because of the polvito, the chile.
I'm gonna just admit something right now. I'm the guy that's biting through the paleta, not waiting for the.
Right?
So I think
But this is perfect.
this
You get
works.
it all.
This works for me, man. This
Uh-huh.
will go.
You think a Jolly Rancher would work?
Yes.
It's the same way.
Mhm.
We do it.
Really?
Those puff up into, those are actually one of our top sellers. We call those the supernovas because
Oh,
they
like
puff
that.
up
Like-
into balls.
Because
And
Jolly Rancher is like you're just there sucking on them.
Yeah.
I hate that.
What we call them supernovas because imagine getting an instant Jolly Rancher just like that instead of waiting 10, 15 minutes.
That's
like
a badass name.
so you get an instant explosion of flavor.
Do you have
from
a candy named Nebula?
no.
we have not. I'm going to add it.
You
I'm
thought
gonna-
about that?
I'm thinking of what? But I'm thinking like a marshmallow,
Like
some
a
kind of
blue,
marshmallow.
right? Maybe? Is it
Mhm.
Nebula blue?
A blue raspberry marshmallow.
Kinda.
Because those puff up like really like clouds. They look like
Try
clouds.
that
Hey,
one.
that's-
too.
we're just started right here, buddy. So yeah, I'm the type that I'll eat like 4 or 5 paletas because I'm biting through them. I'm not really like waiting on it.
These right here. The
Jolly
name.
Worm.
But the name. The
Galactic
purple?
Chilito.
Cheeto. Cheeto. Because it looks like a Cheeto.
Cheeto.
It
Yeah,
looks like
Cheeto.
a-
It does look like
yeah, it looks like a puff.
I saw
Cheeto puff.
chili. My bad.
No, Cheeto. Galactic
Yeah,
Cheeto.
Cheeto. Galactic Cheeto.
Yeah, the story
It does
behind
look like a Cheeto.
the story behind
Cheeto puff.
this is that we have robots
Mm.
going out into space getting these.
I don't know if I'm gonna share this one. fool.
Excavating them.
I don't even know if I'm gonna share this one right now. Bro.
There's another one.
Let me share this.
Hey, I ain't gonna laugh. 10 out of 10. Y'all need to get some of this one so you can see that one. Hey, it's different, guys, and it's really good, especially for those that no te gusta que te empalague or like you don't want to be just like how you said, just there on the
I just
lollipop.
want a quick bite too. Like
Mangonada flavors right here.
Right, sounds good.
Drizzle it with some chamoy on
Mhm.
even more afterwards, and
Hey, anybody that has any kind of business that you make food, you can add this shit to. You know?
Yes.
Put this on.
Yes.
Put this on
There's
anything.
I have a bakery who wants to incorporate some of their.
right here.
Would you?
Oh, and her as well.
Would you guys say that is it similar to?
London.
Have y'all heard of the sugar factory, like the one like in Las Vegas that they make the drinks with the smoke coming out of it? Like
we can.
would this be
actually-
like something similar that they do
See,
as well?
What you could
they
do with
don't-
this is since it's so crunchy, you could actually pulverize it
Yeah, that's what I was
and
gonna
then
that's
start
what
to rim it onto the drinks.
Oh,
And
with
so
the
now
chamoy,
we have-
with the chamoy
Supernovas.
And yeah, and the supernova is the same
versus
way.
using just the polvito.
Yeah, and so
the
No,
like
pero
candy
fíjate,
on
the
it.
supernovas, if you get a shot of like Patron or a shot of vodka or anything, you drop it in there, it completely disintegrates, and now you have a Jolly Rancher flavored shot.
without the without
because
the
usually it
juice.
takes like
Mhm.
overnight to get it infused.
And it gets all the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Maybe
Like
like little balls with like badass flavors. Just drop them in.
just
So
like
guys,
that.
y'all be ready, guys, because by the time y'all see this is already gonna be in full launch, guys. And for some of the people out there,
This is the first time I've ever seen this, to be honest.
yeah,
This
I don't.
is-
I've never.
I'm excited for him to see it and for him to taste it because I kind of already had an idea and I've
Uh-huh.
already been eating like a lot of.
I didn't get to taste them that day. That
Mm.
other time.
Mhm.
This
I
is good.
think. Yeah, we brought all of this for you guys.
The
We
ones that
actually
really-
heard about this through my 8-year-old son.
Oh,
He's on TikTok and
That was
his
fire, right?
algorithm is very sciencey. He's very into he's like a what's that science engineering pack that we get him all the time.
Oh.
He builds robots. He builds
Yeah.
shit all the time.
Oh,
He has a
okay.
monthly subscription of like kid stuff.
okay.
That's
Math and
focused in-
engineering.
Math
That's
and
his thing.
engineering.
Kind of like kind of like stuff that back in the day they would show on TV, like on
Mhm.
Sunday morning, like a little
Yeah.
experiment, like a
Yeah.
little 30
I see,
minute
I
Well,
see.
at 7:38 in the morning.
We got him
That's awesome.
a subscription
Well,
box.
his
for,
algorithm
monthly thing.
on TikTok is also always constantly showing him just building stuff, engineering stuff, science stuff. So this popped up on it, and he
Science
was
food.
really thrilled. He's like, "Mom, look at this! This is so cool!" And so I started looking into it. Right? So
Hell
what's
yeah.
this? It looks very similar to dehydrating. So let's a ver qué tanto cuesta, and boom, the price tag. And I'm like, whoa, why so much? Like a regular dehydrator that costs $100-$200. Like why the price difference?
And then you
And
saw
then-
the benefits.
Dehydrators
the
like $3,000,
Nutritional
$4,000.
part.
Oh damn!
It's
So-
like
And who uses the dehydrator? Like, where do you
NASA.
The dehydrator or the
Oh,
freeze dryer?
the dehydrator?
the dehydrator?
Oh, those guys are like
Those are
jerky,
home use.
beef jerky.
beef jerky.
Yeah,
Carne seca.
carne
Like,
seca, yeah.
that's the best way I could.
Fruits and vegetables,
These
fruit
are
chips.
these are addictive. Like I want to not stop eating
Dude,
them.
don't. like, yeah, so man.
It's the tacky part.
Te vas
It's
a
embedded in
la
our
churro.
blood.
Hey, it's all
We eat
good.
takis.
Yeah, but Takis, like, who would have known the flavor?
I
Complex?
know, bro.
Who wouldn't-
Honestly,
who
I
wouldn't-
would probably put like 2 worms in a little fajita taco, and I don't know. Maybe it'd be good. I don't know.
Because it's like candy and chili.
Yeah, and it tastes
salsa.
like a
I feel
salsa.
like a lot of people would be afraid to try this.
Yeah.
This concept.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "What?"
My mom would love.
But that's okay
this.
because that's not my main seller. You know what I mean?
Like,
That's,
this is just
Yeah.
a
that's
little.
me being different from all the
No,
other
that's-
people and still fulfilling and bringing
I'm
in
loving
the
y'all
dulces
right
and
now.
enchiladas.
I'm loving y'all right now for letting us try this and experience it. Honestly,
That's
because y'all are gonna be on this soon, and y'all gonna remember this. We're the first ones. So the
I have
concept.
never tried nobody else doing fuego though.
No,
Hell no.
No,
No,
no
right?
one's tried
No.
it. No.
no one's
This doesn't exist, fool. Doesn't exist.
The powders
Doesn't
don't exist.
This
Yeah.
is one thing though.
This
is one
candy
thing.
with that don't exist.
I think a lot of people are probably not gonna want to like people who are not used to
Mhm.
the
concept.
No,
the,
this
chi-
is-
the chili.
But
candy-
here in
this
the
is for
valley
us.
though, like
Here in the
This is for
valley,
us.
yes. What
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, say you go up, like like white people or whatever.
Oh,
like,
actually-
you don't have to go that far. Go to the island. Go to the island. People don't know what chamoy is out there.
Yes, bro.
I worked
You don't have
there.
to go that
We
far.
worked there for 2
we
years.
worked there for
Okay,
a while
well,
with the
Hey,
food
people are
trucks.
weird with that. Yeah,
but
yeah.
like I was saying, the valley people, the
Mhm.
people who love this,
Yes.
they're gonna love this one
Yeah.
because this is different. It's not like the other ones at all.
No.
It has that extra.
Literally, I feel like y'all are in your own market. Y'all are in your own lane. Like just with this alone, like y'all are your own.
See?
Yeah, y'all are not part of the. Y'all don't have to wait in that line where at the market there's already 5 people sitting.
Oh no, for sure.
enchiladas.
No, I
No,
get it.
We're
I
like,
get it.
nah, we're good. We're
No.
good.
No,
That's because everybody, how he was telling me, everybody uses the crushed.
Powder. The
No,
chips,
not at
yeah. No,
Yeah,
you-
No. There's
This
no
is-
way of incorporating that. Other
No,
than
this
for
is-
frying food, that's the only
and
thing.
it's impossible buying a bags of chips and just collecting powder. Like it can't. Like no, we got
Because you get the flour taste with it. You know that.
right.
You don't get the full on.
Yeah, no, this is honestly by far some of the best. Like I'm a big candy fan. I don't really like chocolate too much.
I know.
Me empalaga. Like I won't need a
Yeah.
full Snickers bar. I won't need a full like.
We
Maybe
do
the
have
minis.
them in our line. Snickers
Maybe
and
Like
Twix.
those, yeah, like those I will though. I ain't gonna lie, like those I will. Although the last time I had gotten some, they were like kind of cut in half, so they were I don't know if they were just smaller pieces.
Oh no, what happened?
But it was easier. It was
Well,
easy-
they break in half.
They break it.
Okay,
in half.
that-
they,
They
break
they
in half.
crack by themselves.
It was easier to share. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say that. It was easier to share.
It's because sometimes what happens is when we release the valve, because it's in a vacuum pump.
Oh yeah, kind of explain that
It's
the
in a vacuum.
process. So
So it's a freezer.
Okay.
It's a little freezer, kind of like no bigger than your fridges for your room, the small ones.
Okay, yeah, the mini
Okay,
fridge.
so no bigger than those, but it's also attached to a vacuum pump. So the vacuum pump is sucking out constantly, right? And the best way that I can describe it to be like understandable is think about a really, really cold day, right? And you're hot yourself. You go outside and you can see steam coming out of you,
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So that's kind of very similar to a process called sublimation. You're turning something into a gas stage. So that's what we're going to do with the water. We turn it into a gas stage inside that freezer, and then the vacuum kicks in and starts sucking out all that water. And then
and all the water kind of just goes into like
It gets
it collects
stuck.
in
It gets stuck to the outer walls,
It
so
forms
it
a free-
becomes
an
ice.
Mhm.
It becomes ice.
So it's like basically does
So
it by itself.
Yeah.
the machine goes down to like a negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's also heating the element the product at 150 degrees at the same time. So you have two different things going on, and then you have the vacuum going. So that's why the candy it is the way it is, why it puffs up because of the vacuum chamber that it's in.
Yeah, I was seeing that because this paleta gets fucking with one paleta, it fills up the whole bag.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you guys say that the beginning process was of this? Like how did it go at the early stages from trying new products to deciding what you guys wanted to put
Oh,
out there
man.
and the name as well.
What we do is we usually walk the stores and we look at different candy and we're like, hey, let's try that. Let's see if
No,
that
but
goes.
the question is as far as the company goes,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, as far as the company.
Well, it started because during this time we were working at the island.
Okay.
So we were having a little business meeting outside with my team. My team used to live with me. Living in the island is hella expensive.
Oh,
So the
hell
best
yeah.
way to do was to travel with my team, get a home for the team. So everything was conducted at our home. We're in the backyard. We're conducting, our business meeting. SpaceX is literally like right. You can see
You can
it.
see it
We can see it
from
from
the
where we're at.
backyard.
And we're just talking. My son comes. He's like, look, look, look. So we had actually the sun part had already happened. So I had that idea in my head already. So I bring it up in this meeting. We're all talking about it. We're all thinking like, wouldn't it be cool? And what if we get the attention of SpaceX? And
Yeah, yeah.
what if
That was
we're
kind of
the
one
first,
of the motivators. Like the
and we're like, what if we're the first people, the first chef to send real food, really gourmet, good food to space? Because the food that they have is very MRE meals.
Oh, okay,
the ready-to-eat meals for soldiers and stuff. It's very bland. It's very not the best, food out there. So, that was just a haha moment for all of us. And soon after, they were all like throwing ideas at us. We should do this. We should do that. And,
Got
and
hectic real
seeing
quick.
how hyped my team was and the support, I was like, you know what? Let's do the investment. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So we jumped in, and ATRONAXS came from astronaut snacks. So there's a storyline on our online store. If you open it, so it pretty much paints the picture that you're
And the-
out in space.
And the online store is what? ATRONAXS.com.
.com.
I had trouble
ASTRONAXS.com.
with that name. Nobody had it yet.
Nobody had it yet.
That's
No.
Nobody
on
had
social
it.
medias on Facebook,
Nothing,
on
nothing.
website.
It
And we
was-
checked all over the U.S., not just in Texas.
Yeah.
That's smart because sometimes back in the day when I thought of ideas, I would go actually look for it. I would Google it. I go to YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make a song. I go to YouTube and I see how many songs have been named this or how many,
Right.
just to try to be a little bit different, just try to
Right.
be a little bit unique and stuff.
And the original.
Yeah, original,
Que no
ándale,
tenga
original as
quien te
well.
quite que tu original.
Who came up with Taste the Galaxy? Okay, that was your idea.
It came from Skittles.
Taste the Rainbow.
Taste the Rainbow.
Oh,
And
okay.
Skittles
Yeah.
is the first candy that was actually tried inside the chamber.
Supernova. Right? What's it called?
The supernovas are.
Oh, that's the
Jolly
Jolly Ranchers. Jolly
Yeah,
Ranchers.
but
Our Skittles are
Our-
meteorite.
Our meteorite.
Meteorite.
So then we have
Yeah.
spicy meteorite, berry
Okay,
meteorite.
so that's with the.
This
is
one's Meteoritos de horchata.
Meteoritos de horchata.
Oh, okay, Spanish, right?
Yeah, those are
because
going
it's
to be
in Spanish.
Meteoritos de horchata.
So we're gonna have the meteorite line where it's different flavors.
Okay, that's honestly, I love that concept because it's a Cinco de Mayo concept. Everybody
Yes.
loves that. And
Yeah.
everybody, even other companies, other stuff, they release stuff on whether it's music or food or clothes or whatever they release. So Cinco de Mayo, they try to like contributed or
Or
businesses.
give homage to the culture.
Yeah, especially
you
here in
know.
the valley, I feel like that's a big, home run hitter right there. Especially with that flavor, that uniqueness.
Hey,
What's
you want to
the-
go back at it? Like you can't stop.
What's that crema? The white one, the leche de crema or something like
Lechera.
that. Lechera. I think it'd be perfect on the horchata or maybe the strawberry.
Yeah.
That could be
Maybe.
after, right?
You know what, we should-
Afterwards, open
I'm
it.
gonna try
No,
Dolox
because-
of lechera and see what happens.
Yeah, either that
Actually,
or
straight up.
mix it in with
Hey,
the
this boy, he
Skittles.
came up with the idea.
Yeah.
So, what were some of the first ones besides Skittles that you guys did and decided that? How was the process of deciding like, okay, this is gonna be one that we are gonna do, and this is gonna be one that
Well, they started with
A
Skittles,
bunch of trial and error.
a bunch of
A bunch
Yeah.
of trial and error. We
Were you guys
probably-
giving samples to family and friends,
A lot.
or you guys were doing it yourselves
Yes.
again? Your son,
we were,
obviously.
and then we had at this time we had 2 food trucks, so we were pushing it through our food trucks as well.
Oh, okay, so
pushing.
kind of like getting the
Yeah.
customers and pushing the flavor and the.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. In the
And
beginning, it was
The
quite-
request also
it,
helped
it
out a
was
lot.
it was a lot of work in the beginning because like you invested all of that and then you push out a little bit of candy and people are just wondering like, what is that? Like, they don't know
Yeah,
what's
in the
going
beginning
on,
it was
you know,
really
like,
hard.
Yeah, like everyone's just like, is that safe?
Yes.
What you
Yes,
mean?
they've even asked, is it safe? Is it even?
Like-
It's like, is it even out in
It
the
reminds me
market?
a lot about like kind of like cotton candy, but like harder.
Yes.
Yeah, because it does. melt when you
A
melt.
little bit of a texture
Yeah,
to
right.
cotton candy.
Like it's easy to eat it, but you enjoy the flavor and it doesn't get you like full. Like you're all like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I just ate chingos of candy, or I just ate a.
And
Right.
a lot of people don't enjoy the texture of cotton candy. I know I don't.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
you're,
weird.
it's
Not
like
your
you're
cup
eating.
of tea.
You're
How
not
do you
eating
eat it?
nothing.
How do you eat it?
You're eating air. You're eating air. You go and it
How do I chew
disappears.
this?
And it disappears.
It's like a big dust bunny.
So tomorrow, guys, May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, we'll be having a release party for this as well.
Yes, at
Is
Goodx time in Westlaco.
And it's open to the public.
Open
Yes,
to the
it's good.
public.
It's
Everyone's
open to
invited.
everyone.
Oh yeah, we'll be
7
out.
to 12.
We'll be out there, guys, as well, getting some footage, doing a little
Yeah.
video for the homies on behalf of Golf Coast Podcast. We're gonna do you guys a little like a recap of the whole event.
Awesome.
So we'll make sure to get there from the beginning and hang out, and then depending on how the event goes, we'll be there to the end, guys. So Wesco at the Good X, right?
Goodx.
Good
time.
next time.
That's where you throw the
I
X's,
believe
right?
they're about to drop their license for drinks. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me, but they're gonna start selling their
Because
own.
there's another location, right?
Alcohol.
Yeah,
alcohol.
kicking axes here. In
They kind of
McAllen.
have the
Yeah, it's the
alcohol
same.
and stuff. Like they have the
Yeah,
lady serve
but-
alcohol stuff.
The one in McAllen is different from the one in Westlaco, but will be the one in Westlaco.
So you guys usually get kind of like responses like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
the parents. It's so funny because parents always don't know. They have no clue, and it's always the kids bringing the parents. Look, they have freeze-dried candy, and the parents are like,
What is
What
that?"
is that? ¿Qué es eso?
especially
But-
Mexican parents.
yes, but the minute that they try it, everything changes. Everything, because it's the same candy you know and love. You know this candy, you've had it before, just a little bit different.
These are gonna be big sellers.
Yeah, I think so too.
They smack, bro.
We brought them in a big container.
These
They're
two.
usually in one of these small
Have
ones.
you
Okay.
sold these yet?
Yes.
We launched them already last week, but it was a soft launch. We didn't really tell anybody. We just brought it out just to see if you
And
know.
wanna-
also these, because I know people love horchata.
Those are
I'm
coming.
not an horchata lover,
Mhm.
but
But
I know.
I'm gonna actually I'm gonna get some of these, and I'm gonna have my sister make, because she does cakes. I'm gonna have her do a cake with one of these products.
Oh,
on it.
that's awesome. Let me know
So
if you
just-
need anything. We'll
So
get
just
you.
to kind of like match it up and see
Uh-huh.
what she needs or what would fit best, and I'm gonna experiment
Chocolates
with that.
are really good to work with baking. With
Hell yeah.
mhm.
So
So
what about chocolates?
The chocolate doesn't do anything; it just melts because it's still using a little bit of heat. But
It melts
the
like
nougat,
it just melts.
The
It.
yeah, it
caramel.
just kind of melts.
Yeah.
So what we do, we put it in little mini muffin, the little wrappers,
Yeah.
so that the
Okay,
melt
okay,
doesn't
okay.
go anywhere. So it's kind of like a
Yeah,
Reese's peanut
cupcake.
butter cup in the
Mini
bottom.
cupcake.
at the end, the wrapper just comes off like this.
Yeah, you just peel it
Doesn't, like,
off.
stick to it or nothing.
No, the
Oh, okay.
nougat though, or the caramel, and some of them is what expands. So now you have this little cotton candy cloud.
Weird
of,
looking.
Oh yeah,
Weird
it
looking
looks like a
flavor.
little mini muffin because they puff up like.
Oh, that's smart.
They-
They're putting it in the little
Yeah,
muffin thing.
so you peel it, and the bottom is el chocolate, and on top is the nougat and
Little
everything.
muffin top.
Have you tried Ferrero?
Yes, they don't do much. There's
Nothing
nothing
there?
in Ferrero that will It's mostly just chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, my son loves those. And
So just for the people out there, guys, you guys can get them on astrosnacks.com. That's ASTRONAXS.com.
¿Qué
Ooh.
parece?
What's up, bro?
The chocolate.
Those are the
Those are
chocolate.
Snickers.
Looking like $14.99 at a restaurant. You know when you go get like a snack like at Music Brew House or like at Cheddar's?
They just
It'll be like 10, $15. They just had a little bit of
shavings,
cream on
chocolate
top,
shavings. See.
a little bit of coconut.
Aspa.
Yeah, this is fire. I like this one.
Nerd clusters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything's
The
good.
nerd clusters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Everything's good.
They like melt in your mouth like cotton candy.
I like these better than the original ones.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We get that a lot. I like it better than the original.
And they just swell in your mouth, all the nerds.
It's like eating candy chips.
Look, when I try to explain this shit to people, I tell them, look, you just need to try it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have any right now. Like, I'll tell them, like, I'll be at the house.
I can't even explain it to
Me
you.
too, bro. I'm like,
You have
The
to
only
try
way
it.
is sample.
I'm like, bro, it's like an ice cream cake, but like, I don't know how to say it.
ice.
Yeah.
Right. It's not cold.
It's not-
You don't need a
It's
fridge.
not cold.
So for the people out there, like I said, it's available on the website as well, or they're on all social medias, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes.
Sir?
Try it.
Orion's belts.
Orion's belts. Orion's belts. Here we go.
Let's hear that crunch.
More lit. Let's hear the cuts.
ASMR right here.
More, right?
It's a crazy crunch or what?
It's the aftertaste that's awesome.
Like everything's crazy right now, bro. I love it. Un taco, pa, es un taco.
There's a fizziness at the end. Almost like pop rockish, like soda-ish.
It is, right?
It's different. There's a zing.
What more or less, just to know the prices, what do these go for, more or less?
They're all $5.99. Well, except for these. These I don't sell them. The dulces enchiladas I don't sell them in these tubs. I sell them in these bags.
And also for $5.99.
But they are
as well.
$5.99.
Okay.
Or with me, I always have the sell the 5 for 25. Buy 5
Okay.
for 25.
That's what
But
I'd
my
be on.
affiliates
That's
don't.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah,
My
but-
affiliates don't because my affiliates have different products. Like she
Okay.
has a $10 tub. It's not a. It's a tub that's
okay.
twice the size and it's mixed.
And we call it Papi's Galaxy Mix.
Yeah. So shout out to Puppies for allowing us to bring in our candy to their store and allowing us to be here
So they
today.
have their own unique.
I have never been here, but it's a badass. My homie was saying it's a badass area. It's a
Right now, we're
badass
gonna get
outside.
some donuts.
Yeah.
I can't stop looking at that s'mores donut.
Look more if you want that one. I'll get you that one. I want you guys to try their bacon bar, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that's
bacon.
all right.
Oh
what's
my
the favorite
God.
in the bacon?
I love the
For me,
bacon one.
it's that one. Yeah.
The bacon one is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try.
So-
See, for her story is so amazing. Her father was the one with the original recipe. And
okay.
you know, they have been working for a long time. I believe he worked for other companies, like
Until he put-
Reinera or
like
something like
Paris
that.
Bakery or something.
Shipley.
Whatever it
Something.
was.
But she finally saved up enough to get him his own shop because he was deserving of it. It's a recipe that's been in the family for years, and they're just, you know, donuts are supposed to have this
I think he
velvety,
liked it.
smooth texture, and you get all of that. You'll see. I've never had a donut like hers.
Just a quick question. Something that you guys love to eat in this style of concept that you guys do not have on the menu, some personal stuff that you guys on your own time, what would it be that you guys don't offer?
Avocado sometimes. We do
Avocado came as a mistake, though. It was
Wait. Avocado.
Yes.
avocado.
Dry.
Right. And pulverizing it.
better than before. Let me tell you.
What do you?
Let me
what
tell
do
you
you
how
put it
that
on?
happened. So I bought a bag, right? I bought a bag on curbside, a bag of avocados. They usually come really hard. So what I do is I put them away in separate bags, one with one banana, one with two, one with three, so that I can eat one day, you know, because the more bananas in it, they'll ripen it faster.
Oh,
The
I
less
didn't know that. I
bananas,
didn't
it
know that
takes
either.
longer. So that's what I do with my avocados. I eat avocados all week, and each one is going to be good the day of, right?
That's
Well,
smart.
this time me salieron todos ready. And I'm like, how am I going to eat a bunch of avocados, you know, de un chingazo? And I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to freeze fry it, a ver qué pasa. We
But
freeze
did you
fried
have
it.
to take off the peel?
Yeah, lo
Right?
hice
Yeah.
guacamole. Like I smashed it and then I spread it out.
Okay.
Y salió como spongy, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't like this. So I pulverized it. Y ahora it was polvo. And I'm like, so to rehydrate it, I added water with a little bit of lemon. And it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Best thing ever.
Because-
so now,
You take out the water from avocado, right? And that's what browns it.
Oh, yeah.
right? That's what browns
Once
the
you expose
oxidation.
it
It
to
turns
other,
brown?
yeah,
So by taking the water out of this and it's just portable, it stays
it
green.
doesn't oxidize.
It stays green the whole
Neon
entire
green.
neon
Imagine
green, like
that was the weird part, that it was
It got
like
more
a neon
green than the
yes,
regular.
it got
Yeah.
more green.
Kind of like the little green on your shirt, not like
like
dark
this
green.
green versus
Like,
the avocado.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just
yeah.
more green. Like it was just like whoa.
It
Like,
was- but it tasted the same. It was good. We didn't get sick.
It tasted the same.
yeah, we
Did it get creamy again with the water
Yes.
and the?
Yes.
yeah. And so we do that. We also do. We'll save a bunch of the lemon skins, orange skins, and then we'll dry them out, and then we'll pulverize that and add it with black pepper.
So now
So-
I have lemon pepper, my own lemon pepper, my own
That's
garlic
all-
pepper. I've done garlic
So-
pepper.
Damn, that's
So
badass.
that's for me. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite
That's
part.
cool. I would
because
love to try that shit on some chicken or something.
I spent one day chopping up all the garlic, the ginger, the spices. Pero ya tengo para todo el mes, and I just go in there and
And it's pulverized, right?
And it's-
Mhm.
pulverize or there's some that I chop finely, like the
Dice,
garlic.
fine
'Cause that's,
dice.
I like it a little bit thicker for my food, and it rehydrates really nice once you cook.
we do all of this because we are registered with the Culinary Arts School in South Texas College,
Oh, okay.
and
so
so they
y'all are
need special. They need some of the special like different like things.
new concepts,
Yeah,
new
and
ideas.
so
okay.
they'll
We're trying to
ask.
So they
convince
can
them to
try
get their
the-
own freeze fryer.
They'll come to us and hey, can we use your service as this? Can you do this? Can you do that? And
Ah, that's
So-
awesome.
How has that been? What's that been like? What's that
It's
experience
fun.
been
a lot of
like?
networking. You get to work
Yeah.
with the kids. You get to
Do you
talk-
try? Do they give you like some crazy stuff to do? Like they give you like some crazy
No,
ideas, like some
no.
impossible
Well,
The
ideas?
most
Actually,
crazy,
the
most
fish
crazy was
sauce.
the fish sauce or the blueberries. That's about it. But it's because like, for some reason, some
Fish sauce.
yeah,
She wanted a season because fish sauce is a
it's,
a ferment.
it's liquid.
It's liquid.
Oh,
It's in a
okay.
liquid form.
But what's fish sauce?
It's a Vietnamese like soy sauce kind of, but
Oh,
it's
okay,
made with
okay,
fish.
okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it has a fish smell to it.
And salty.
It's very salty.
It's mostly used to add salts to food too.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know?
Mostly to
Oh, okay.
soups.
So she uses that a lot. She's a chef, and she's like, when she goes to markets and stuff and does pop-ups, it's hard for her to bring a whole bunch of bottles and stuff. She's like, it would be nice if you figure something out. So we did something for
figure
her.
something out.
So we made fish
we
sauce
did a
powder.
fish sauce with a mushroom soy sauce powder. And
Okay.
And how's the results?
And
of
it's
that?
it's good.
it was good.
It's
She
good,
made
yeah.
a sauce out of it.
You can put it on the sushi rolls. And
Mhm.
stuff.
It's easier to carry. It's
Huh?
easier. It's easier like to move around once it's done
Oh,
already
yeah.
for her.
Uh-huh.
you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
for the
It's
market.
just now I'm like, what do you?
And does
tell
it
me
last?
everything
Does
you
it last longer as well?
Well,
What-
if you properly store it,
Maybe like a
and
day or
seal it,
more, hours more.
it,
No.
it
What
lasts
it is.
25 years.
Oh,
See, if you store everything
If,
properly,
if you vacuum seal it and seal it properly, like supposed
store
to
it
in
in a
Mylar
dark,
bag,
dry
dark,
place.
25 years.
That should be good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's
Damn.
we can make pretty much survival kits if we wanted to, but we're here making candy.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, one of the things
I was gonna
that
say that you probably could do that.
Yes,
Put a whole burger in there.
we can.
the
We
end
did
goal,
pizza.
the end goal for this
Yeah, was it
company is,
It's hard.
or
Yeah, right.
one of the biggest
really hard.
goals that I want to work for is to make meals for senior citizens.
Oh,
Because you know how as you get older, you know you get a lot of issues with your hands. You can't open things. You can't
You can't
So-
even cook.
you can't cook well. How do you take care of yourself? So what if,
this could take out hospital food. this
for
could
sure.
this could beat out hospital food, bro.
So what we were thinking is making the food, and all you have to do is add hot water,
Oh,
and it comes back.
kind of like
it
if
comes
you're
back to normal.
like if you're at
It does
war.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're at war,
MREs,
if you're
those
at-
are the
Yes,
MREs.
those are the MREs, but now
Meals ready
for-
to eat.
Now for the older
Is that how it works? They add water into
Yes.
it?
yes.
Yes, because what we started doing is any leftovers that we have, we'll throw them in there, and save it for another day. So I was telling him, why don't we start really storing it the way it should be, so that when you and I get older, we just add water and we're
Right.
eating meals that we ate 20 years ago. Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be
Right?
crazy.
And he's like, that's a good idea. So the more and more we played with that thought, the more and more we realized this is a service that should be open for viejitos.
Look how you said because their movements and as you
Mhm.
get older,
You're just
you're
a
not
lot
able
more
to you're not able to
limited.
be as mobile,
Mhm.
or there's a lot of stuff
Right.
with your body.
Right.
And so I mean, just natural
Right.
causes.
Right.
So that's kind of something that you want to target.
So we
Yeah.
did do the food. and that's how it looks dried up.
That's
Uh,
crazy how little. That's chicken,
like
right?
chicken with
This
fried
is
rice.
Chicken and
chicken,
rice, yeah.
rice, broccoli, and
That was a
carrot.
meal for my dog.
These are for dogs. So once we rehydrate it, it looks like that again,
Oh,
like
damn.
normal.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good.
It doesn't lose its thing. It
And it's
doesn't.
hot water, right?
It's just
Yeah,
hot
it's
water.
hot water. You can even use cold water. It just takes a little longer to reabsorb.
So it's kind of like a spread.
I mean, you can.
But it reconstitutes back normal though.
But
A prison spread.
It's not mushy.
Spread.
It's not
But it's
mushy.
not-
like that.
Go to the toilet,
Yeah.
get some water.
I mean, the process maybe, but not the food.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Not the
process-
food, not the food.
It's better food.
Yeah, but the process of rehydrating everything. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, for sure.
For
So
sure.
how many years ago was this started? When was the first actual launch, or when was the first official? When was the first sale that got made?
But
What?
it
The-
has been commercialized for a long time,
Oh.
and we don't even know it.
Have you ever had like the
Special cake?
cereal
Yeah,
with
Special cake
the
cereal?
fruits?
yeah, yeah.
Like the strawberry-
Those are freeze
the
dried.
special
And
cake.
you know how they're kind of like spongy,
But
but
they're airy.
They're airy.
kinda like-
That's freeze dried.
The Reese's Puffs.
That's freeze dried.
I don't know about the cereal itself, but the fruit that
The
the special
fruit.
cake brand line
The actual
uses,
fruits.
like the banana ones. Like
Yes,
the-
those
okay,
are all
yeah.
freeze dried.
Oh,
because
So-
they reabsorb the
so
water.
y'all
a
can
lot
fuck it up in that
easier.
market.
Like,
Then y'all can get in.
It
Y'all
was
can-
only
Wait,
available.
what? Y'all can make some nice cereals.
We can.
Yes.
We can. Because we made banana chips, apple chips, peach chips.
They sell that, right?
They sell it already, but they sell it dehydrated. Keep that in mind. It's 30% nutritious
Yeah, yeah,
versus if you eat
So
something that
so
I would
imagine
make.
like making
Okay.
chips like so.
I've seen banana chips.
The
I like the banana chips.
But
Okay,
they-
the bananas. Let's talk about that. The banana chips are hard and crunchy. This one, it tastes like banana pudding. I
yes,
kid
it's
you
not.
not.
It's not like dehydrated.
Está pero
It's
súper-
softer, and then once it goes into your mouth, it's like pudding. It's a different. It's a different.
Yeah.
It's a
What I
different-
tell you was gonna be a good one, food. Okay, then we're gonna go try some.
Like right now, ATRONAXS right now is in infancy because it's just doing candy. But as we grow and as we
The
get
next
more,
step would be to convince parents, or not to convince parents, but to get parents to give their kids a healthier snacking option. So that's going to be the next line, the chips line, the fruit chips,
So
Yeah.
this is something that as the days are going and as time going, y'all are still innovating, y'all are still adding.
we already
subtracting.
have, for 10 years.
we're already ahead
forward.
of 10 years of what we're gonna
I
do.
do
That's
feel
right.
like you guys can attack this market and this product for many more than 10 years.
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
personally,
Yes.
by the concept of it and
No, our planning,
what we're trying
our
to
planning
say is-
so far is within
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
of what we
Talk
want
about
to do it.
You don't want nobody taking
Yeah.
No, man.
I mean-
we want to surprise everyone. Just how you get surprised with the candy by eating it the first time. That's the experience we want to keep.
Yeah, it's
So
always
yeah,
nice, I know that.
every so often, every
I
like
will
3,
say
4
this
months.
is probably my
Yeah.
favorite one.
Yeah.
But I'm liking this one, and I like the paletas and stuff, so that ones are pretty good.
And the paletas.
My all-time favorite. So this has to
I
be
think
this
I
one.
would like to see if y'all could maybe try to do them like in little balls, so you can eat a bowl.
Easier, right?
Yeah, instead of the whole thing.
Maybe we crack them.
Well, something they sell the bolitas.
Oh, yeah, I've
Sandy
seen them, yeah.
bolas or,
It's just not the paleta; it's like the
Right.
little bolitas. Yeah, so it'd be like
so
this.
we could switch over to those. Wait, let me get you with one thing. Make this into a powder. Add it to vanilla ice cream. Now you have your own flavor.
Oh my god.
Jolly Rancher ice cream.
Nerd cluster
You know,
ice cream.
nerd
Sleeping
I
on
cluster.
love vanilla ice cream.
Sleeping on that, bro. So in 5-10 years, or let's say 5 years, where do you guys picture yourself? Where do you guys picture this brand and this business becoming or moving to?
In 5 years, we're gonna have our main event type, Astro World. Let's just say.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because
okay.
we like for instance the Galactic Cheeto. The reason why we name them that way is because each candy has a story behind them. Like
how it was
yeah,
excavated.
like
in space,
this
who brought it?
this was
Like
done
the
by
whole-
robots.
It could be a museum. I feel like I'm in a
Yeah,
museum.
so this was
right
done
now.
by robots. So robots named this thing. So that's
Like
why it's
Wall-E,
called
like
Galactic.
little Wall-E
Yeah,
out in space.
that's why it's called
Oh,
Galactic
okay.
Cheeto
Galactic
because it.
Cheeto.
Let's go.
So each candy has its own storyline, its own world. So we want to continue to grow the world of
okay,
astronauts.
The Mexican line was given to us. I don't know if you've seen the graphics. It's all Aztecs. So the Aztecs just completely disappeared from Earth. They vanished. They were taken to another planet called Planeta Pica. And from there, as we were doing our travels in space, we stopped by in Planeta Pica, and they were the ones
Planeta
that
Pica.
you know
Planeta
gave us
Pica.
the candy,
Planeta
and we're
Pica.
bringing it to Earth. We're bringing it to you guys to taste.
Mm.
You know, from the
I
Aztec
literally
gods.
can't stop eating this shit.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I can't stop eating this, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I don't know.
Yeah, this is all really good. It's good stuff. I think the little balls, maybe add some nerds on top.
Got it.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure y'all get millions and millions of ideas daily.
Yeah.
Oh,
We do.
actually, I actually
And
had
we
a question.
appreciate every
Yeah.
single one of them.
I actually had a question for you, bro. I be seeing that you guys actually help out people in other states that are doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
You actually
We-
give
we-
tips. You give.
we-
I've seen
Yes.
you that you put on people a free game.
we're on a see, this is how we know what's going on, is because we're in a big group. This group is like 40,000 people.
Oh shit!
And,
So we learn and we feed off of each other.
and so we're able to see that. And one of the things we learn is that since we're down here, most of this community is up north.
Okay.
So
okay.
a lot of them are white. So they never seen chamoy. They've never seen tajin. Like the most they've seen it is probably in Walmart. So these guys
Yeah.
are
But in
learning.
that candy aisle that they never go to.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
these
okay.
guys,
I don't even sometimes
So
go to.
these
Yeah.
guys, these guys up north are learning how to make chamoy enchilado Skittles, like freeze dried the same way. Like we've eaten them all the time. These guys are barely finding out this.
So have you tried freeze drying this?
Yes, we
Yes.
have. It works.
We have our own Skittles
works.
freeze
Yeah,
dried like
yeah.
that.
We have our own Skittles freeze dried like
It's
that.
gonna be part of our own
Oh,
Skittle
okay.
line.
Yeah.
And it's not out yet.
No, it's not. Oh,
No,
we
that-
have it
that one we
ready,
did.
but we haven't sold it yet.
Okay.
So these guys up north, they're trying it out for the first time, and they're just like mind blown on the type of culture we
Yeah,
have.
because
down
I have
here.
seen that a lot of people not
So-
steal your ideas, but they add it to their website. So I've seen
Yeah.
that they put that they're gonna. I'm not sure if they do because I don't really
Uh-huh.
follow them too much. I'm not in that deep, but they do say that like, oh, that's something that they're gonna start offering, or that they're gonna put
Right.
on their websites, and it's ideas that you guys put them onto, or stuff that
Uh-huh.
comes from ATRONAXS.
Yeah.
We tried to do it so that I don't know.
We can't really like look too much at that. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's gonna
for-
it's
happen.
gonna happen.
These ideas are awesome. They're
Might as well be a part of it
Yeah.
and be
Or-
cool about it.
right.
and-
be
and
cool
at the
about
same
it
time,
and not
uh,
make enemies along
Yeah,
the way.
especially
you know?
and keep promoting more ideas, because
And it's
in the
pretty,
end,
it's pretty cool because someone like I saw someone like from Florida, not even from the valley, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
too much
in
cross.
the
or-
valley though, we have probably a few
A handful, like
good
5
people
maybe
doing it.
people that
And are
have.
So
they-
from Brownsville all the way
I
down
see. I see a badass cereal.
to.
I'll eat
That's
this.
why it even has the name.
I'll eat this as a
It
cereal,
says
bro.
star shape, marshmallows.
Yes, it's marshmallows. Like a bunch of little fruits.
And the marshmallows turn into a crunch. Like we have Bubu Lubu, and the strawberry cream is very gummy, but the marshmallow is crunchy. So you have two worlds that you're biting into. Like you have the crunchy and then the gummy parts.
This is some shit the guy from the Big Bang Theory would eat with.
I was
What's that
gonna
guy?
bring them some.
See?
I was gonna bring you guys some.
Yeah, no, the logo itself, it's a planet and an atom.
Oh, that's dope.
Because it's
I was about to
science.
ask you about
Yeah.
kind of like about the.
It's a science. It's all about science. So it's a planet, an atom, and this
Space
is where.
and science
would
in one
would you
logo.
guys give the credit to your son?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the time.
Would you guys
All the time.
freely give him the credit?
8-year-old.
All the time.
Daniel.
He'll probably have a share in the company soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
because honestly, he also comes up with some
And it
crazy
is
shit.
and it is registered as well. It's already LLC. It's already registered.
It's an LLC and it's on its way to be trademarked.
And your son actually goes to the markets with y'all and helps y'all promote it and stuff. And he's out there. I'm pretty
In the
sure.
markets, he gets lost.
Ah.
Because he makes
Yeah.
friends. He se le pasa, se le va, se le
He's over
olvida.
there sharing the
But
But
candies
at
with people.
home, he's a huge contributor to Mom. We should try this. Mom, we should try that.
No,
Or he'll show me a video. Mom, look at this.
And he's promoting it to kids
Oh,
at school
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness! Yes,
we
he
get
took it to-
orders for school. We get orders from school.
I,
They
Like,
wanted
the,
them.
no, the
Neta
kids,
que sí,
the
the other
parents
day.
will call us. The
What the
the
parents
other
will call
day, I
us.
got a phone call, right? And
Your
she's
kid-
like, Miss, do you have a kid in so and so school? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, what kid is so?
What did he do? Or my mind is racing, like, what's going on?
Did he attack another kid where a parent is
See.
calling me, or is he fighting with somebody
no,
that?
he's a good kid.
No, but you're thinking like, what the
Like,
fuck?
what's going on, right?
Why is
Attacked
another-
him with-
He attacked him with
Dried
candy.
Right.
No, it's because my son over here, he keeps talking about this candy mix. Un candy, no lo entiendo, pero lo quiere. And I'm like, oh, yes, that's us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's
How
us.
can I take your order?
Yeah,
Do I send you
Yeah.
the menu? You want to hear
See.
it?
it's happened. And then last year, we were for Christmas time, we were over there at Port Isabel. So for their Christmas party, we sent stocking stuffers these little bags filled with candies, whatever.
The mix.
The mix, right?
Hell yeah.
So then
that's perfect.
Christmas break, we moved over here to the valley. And then on my online store, all of January and February, puros orders from the island.
Oh,
And I'm like, what's going on, right?
Why? I don't
Got a
know.
little trend.
I had an affiliate out there. He was selling my candy, the dip, right? So
dip?
the dip, it's I guess he sells
It's
rims.
without the whole
without freeze dry.
okay.
So he was selling my candy at his shop. After that, he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I need to reload because elementary kids are coming into my shop when
I need
we
to
go
re-up."
Nunca, and they're just here for your candy." So much so that today we're so proud of him. There's no hurt feelings whatsoever. The dip, we love you. He bought his own freeze dryer and he's selling freeze dry
That's
candy
awesome.
at his shop. So, but yeah, it all happened, that way that.
That's cool. At least he's putting in the work as well because he
Yeah.
sees the concept and he
And we
sees.
help each other. We help him
Yeah.
out. We check up on him.
Well,
occasionally.
we like the competition. Why? Because
It keeps
it
you
helps.
on your toes.
It keeps you on your toes, but it also helps educate the people.
Yeah.
Like
There's enough for everybody.
we have to. I have to every single time talk to someone and let them know this is what it is, and
it's the
explain to them
whole-
every single word
And I
by
like how
word.
y'all are getting into the culture with it.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Going
Right?
back to the childhood.
Of
What I
course,
like,
we
what I
have
like
to.
about that is that y'all didn't fall into the pressure of having to do it so soon, and y'all find a way to
No.
do it all at
And
once.
trust
and
me,
introduce
there
it
was a
properly,
lot of
'cause it's
times
un pedo,
because other people were doing it, and I'm like, man, I should. They're doing it. They're asking me for it. They're
Whether-
I'm gonna lose
whether
customers.
it's-
They're gonna go to her.
Whether it's being good or bad, they're already trying it. They're already testing the
Right.
waters and stuff.
Right, and honestly, for me, they waited. They have waited, and my followers are super excited for this line. And I'm grateful that I did wait. I'm so glad that I did.
Who's a stoner snack?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
yeah.
I like
I
spicy.
don't, I don't smoke, but I know I would.
That's crazy. So you guys are, because honestly, like I said, there's enough for everybody to eat. There's like a donut
Yeah.
place. There's a donut place in every corner.
Mhm.
There's car washes in every corner. There's
Yeah.
stripe. There's
Yeah.
a stripe.
In every corner.
There's a stripe and a stripe
Two
right
car
next to each other. So I mean, at
Two
least
in every corner, not just one.
for real, that's weird. That concept is weird, right? Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's 2 car washes in every corner.
It's weird.
So I feel like there's enough to go around.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
Especially him that he's out there in the Stark County. What is it? Stark County? Right?
yeah,
The
Stark County.
Brownsville
Uh-huh.
area, Port Isabel area.
Yeah, so any customers that I get, because I still get calls from the area, I'll send them to him.
Oh, that's cool.
Or Brownsville, I'll send them to them. San
Would it-
Benito,
would it
there
be
was
by-
a customer who wanted me to go all the way over there, and I'm like, you know what, te queda más cerquita the dip if you.
Okay, yeah. Let's get into that. Good thing you're saying that. So my homie doesn't really know, but starting off, what was the first location where y'all introduced your product to the public, and what locations? How many of you guys are at right now? If you guys want to let the people know, that way anybody.
Yeah,
that's,
we
I mean, not even, I'm not sure if you know all of them off the top of your head, but more
Yeah.
or less.
we started off in Port Isabel, so the dip was one of the first ones.
That was where it all initiated.
So the
And-
dip is what though? It's
He's a
the
little candy shop, but he has like.
oh,
specialty
it's
candy.
it's a shop.
Yeah, it's a shop in Port Isabel. Do you know where the Tokyo Express is at? The little Asian
Right before the.
right before it's in Port Isabel.
Yeah.
It's the curb. It's the curb with the blue building where the thing is, and on the other side it has a bunch of shops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think I know
On that
what
Where
you're
they
curve.
sell bait and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So on that curve, there's a shop called the Dip, and those guys, they were the first ones that gave us a chance.
And it's funny how that came across because he was our neighbor.
Oh,
Yeah.
We didn't,
Oh.
the island is so small.
Yeah. you're right.
So small. Todos saben.
It is, right?
Everybody knows each other.
Yeah, it's like 70,000 in the weekend, and then like 4,000 in the weekdays.
I've heard about
Like,
that. I've
it's
heard
like-
that everybody knows everybody.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows
Everybody
everybody.
their schedule. Everybody knows
My
when to leave and
banker,
stuff.
a teacher, security, everybody.
I
lives
always
on
wanted
Main
to
Street.
live out there. It seems pretty.
You need
Chill.
a lot of money.
It's true, but you need a lot of money.
You need a lot of money to
You
live
have
out there, man.
let's have a good income. And from the dip, where was that kind of like?
Well, he was already selling freeze dried candy, but he was getting it,
From China.
from
Or
yeah.
from another place.
He was
like-
ordering it
Oh,
online,
that's weird.
and it was a
Well,
little
it lasts
pricey for
forever.
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
The
it's somebody
candy
out
lasts
there,
forever.
it's someone out there that's just manufacturing without love, basically.
See,
Not
but-
without love, but
Mhm.
just out of like
Right.
Just trying to push
Right.
out shit. Just
But
not
the problem
actually-
is
not putting a passion into
the
it.
problem with having a product so far away is that it also incurs the
Ship.
cost of
Oh,
shipping
okay,
into
okay,
it.
okay, yeah,
So if we could sell the same thing, but if it's coming from China, it has to be sold at a certain price
someone
because
else has to
of
get
all
paid.
of that.
Someone
payment.
else has to make something out of it.
Yeah.
too,
So with us, we were able to say no. We could do it at this price.
hell yeah.
We don't have to be so expensive. Even our candy prices, we looked up online. We went to Spotify. We went to Etsy, Amazon, and we checked out the pricing. We said, okay, this is what they're going for. We're in the valley. Let's keep it lower,
under the line.
Yeah,
under the
under
line.
that line.
so that just in case someone said, no, I'm just gonna order online. No, it's cheaper.
I mean,
to
it's
That's
order
real-
the
from
thing
us.
about the valley, man. We got the cheapest
Uh-huh.
prices on everything.
It is real
Huh?
simple to tell somebody though.
We got the best prices. For
We do. We have the best
Bueno,
pricing.
bonito, y barato.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you could tell somebody like, hey, you could buy it over there, but I'm just charging you without the shipping, without
Right.
the taxes. It's like
Right.
that $1 less or that 50 cents, that 80
Right.
cents less.
It's like $10 less.
And that kind of convinces someone to be like, oh yeah, you know what,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, let's do it. And from there, you guys decided like, hey,
No.
let's hit up stores. Let's hit up
No.
stores. No,
No,
that's not how it
No,
went.
we-
all of our affiliates have come to us.
Oh shit.
We didn't have an affiliate program. It just kind of developed as
Yeah.
we went. And because every person that reached out to us, they wanted something different. The
Oh,
terms
okay,
of the
okay.
contract, the terms of, whatever was slightly different than the other.
That's
Pricing for us remains the same. It's the same all around, but what we do is we work with the candy. We work with whatever you want catered to you. Like, for
Okay.
example, once again, for her, she wants a mixed tub. It's easy for her to sell it, things like that. So everybody has something different. But for the most part, our affiliate program developed from people reaching out to us.
Okay, hell yeah. What would
Yeah,
you say?
because good next time. Because after the dip,
It was Craig.
It was Craig.
Oh,
at
so
the
Craig
wax
was
room.
actually like one of the
Yeah,
first.
so
Yes.
we were like we
And he
were
tried-
happy because
He tried it out himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh hell
he
yeah.
tried it out himself. So he and as a matter of fact, he was the one that buys the most.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he buys
Yeah,
them
he-
like bulk.
He buys
Craig is where?
Where road, wax
Where
room.
roads, yeah,
The wax
wax.
room.
the,
Shop.
the wax room.
Oh, Brian and
Okay.
Yeah, so
And it's like this, right?
yeah, it's the exact same. The 599. Right?
Yeah.
And the same
it's just all of
same-
these
yeah,
same throughout.
I do tell my affiliates, you have the right to price it at whatever point. This is your store. Whatever you offer here, that's up to you. But my price point is this, and that's what
Okay.
I
Nah,
suggest.
shout out to Craig though. He'll do the 5 for 25 though, no taxes and stuff. So that's
Oh, he
pretty
would?
cool. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
cause we go often.
Mhm.
He'll be like, oh, we'll take two. Oh, just $10, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's awesome. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm breaking any ad, but
No, she has a bigger tub, so her price is
oh,
different.
okay. Shout out to the homie Craig, always hooking it up.
Yes.
And from there, just how many stores would you guys say y'all are in right now?
We're in 5, right? 4 or 5. So so it's
Yes,
it's
it's
Not excluding
after that.
the dip is no more.
okay, yeah,
Oh, okay.
so we're in 4.
Nah, shout out to
Yeah.
the dip though. It's all love.
So after that, we went to go do the Vipers game.
Oh,
So
shit.
we got selected by the Viper. One of the
We wanted
homies
to.
introduced me to one of the Vipers agents, and they were like, "Hey, like this is the first time hearing this, so we need you over there." So we went to do the Vipers VIP lounge, and from there we met Bourbon Street Wine and
Oh,
Liquor,
owner.
the owner. Hey, I need your candy at
I
my
want your
place.
candy.
Here you go. Please go over there.
Oh,
So we
damn.
go over there. Hey,
It's
how you?
perfect for drinking.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. It's perfect
And
for
see,
drinking.
And if those establishments, our candy is different for them. We give more of the enchiladas, more of the spicy, more of the salty that wants you to go and drink. some
Versus
more.
like the nerds or like the
right
Skittles,
versus the sweeter stuff,
Skittles.
the chocolates. We don't. It's not.
I would drop
Very
one
well.
of these mango paletas inside of a paloma drink. or something.
Oh yeah.
Nah, you could do. You know how they put the little umbrellas?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Just put it
it's
on
one
top.
of those.
Yeah.
You don't even gotta do shit.
Or upside, and then just
Boom.
turn it upside down.
$5 more now.
$5 more.
If she was $8,
Yeah.
now it's $12, $13, buddy.
There we go.
Because a
So-
mango nada drink, I don't think that's. Oh yeah, right.
Or the
Yeah.
mangonada, but the frozen one. con la
Yeah, that's what I'm
cabecita de
that's what I'm
helado.
talking about, like something like that. So automatically, would you guys say it was a hit off the rip at the Bourbon liquor store?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, it might have off the rip.
Yeah,
yeah.
she's been constant.
She's been constant.
Constant.
She, with our program is that we go and visit all of our affiliates, and then we check everything out. We want to make sure everything's on time. Sometimes
y'all
what
are-
happens is some of the candy might deflate
It deflates,
over
it'll flatten.
time because
So you guys respect that.
Yeah,
so we'll
switch it
go
out.
and we switch it out to make sure that your candy stays on
Fucking
top,
dope, right?
so you don't
Fresh
lose.
product.
But
Yes.
it hasn't till
That
today.
shit that, like,
the
Bud Light
candy
companies
doesn't
are
last
doing is
long
still-
enough on the shelves for it to flatten out. So
That's
we
awesome.
haven't had that issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the wax room, they sell out real quick.
Well, actually, the wax room, but from the first time he ordered from us the first time, but then it took him a long time to restock because we were moving and there was so much
Okay,
going
okay.
on.
It was just other.
He had two last ones that to me I was like, I gave those to you like a month, 2
Yeah,
months
yeah.
ago. Let me switch them out. You
Yeah.
know, things like that. It's my product. At the end of the day, it's my product that's out there.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not gonna go back to Craig.
You're like, it's not your name, it's your name on
Yeah.
it.
No, but the thing is, would be is you go and buy, let's say Cheeto, the Galactic Cheeto, right? And then it's all polvo. Like,
Have you
like how are you gonna?
have you thought about incorporating CBD?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all he wanted.
Do we tell him or not yet?
No, you know.
Okay.
That's just. It's just.
Give it a good idea. Give it a little sauce.
we are working with a few guys.
Okay.
One of the guys who really like put like the seed in it was Craig. He's like, hey, like, you know, you could get this, you could get that, and we looked at the licensing and permitting, and it's doable for us. We can get the permitting for CBD.
Yeah,
But-
and we have a couple of small shops that are willing to back us up and help us get all the licensing and everything in
Or through
order.
them or whatever.
Yeah.
It's legal and everything.
So we are talking about it. It's still in the talks,
Hell
but it
yeah.
looks very promising. And as far as making them, we have.
Okay.
Oh, we have. We made our gummies. We made our brownies. We made our, and it works.
Okay.
And let me tell you, when you eat edibles, it takes about 30 to 45 minutes. Everybody knows how to feel it. I kid you not. When you eat them freeze dried, because your body is absorbing everything, it's like a sponge. It absorbs it. It melts in your mouth. Your body
Te
absorbs it
pega de
faster.
volada.
Te pega más pronto. Like 10 minutes faster. You can start feeling it.
That's good stuff.
So yeah.